Well, I have access to 2 uniforms here. I've been doing some work on my friend's uniform, and I need to get this back to him before he has an aneurysm because he keeps asking about it. I've been waiting for a day off to where I can kind of just make a, it's gonna be a short video anyway, but where I could just make a video and kind of speak my mind in peace, relatively. So, this is gonna be the importance, more of a, oh god, what was it called? I can't think of it. The importance of weathering your uniforms and your equipment. Now, what we have here, we have 2 uniforms. Everything on them is the exact same, apart from 2 ranks. And a missing cuff title. But other than that, same materials purchased from the same places. So this is a relatively scientific endeavor on showing 2 weathered uniforms. Now, they aren't perfect, we're still working on them, but this is just what a little amount of work can result in. Now, I have mine, which is, I consider this very lightly weathered, hardly a whole lot was done to this. While my friends here, we did some work on, and we didn't do a whole lot to it, but what we did, it already looks incredible. Now, I think I'm kind of fighting the sun here. It's weird because where we live, we get sunlight 366 out of 365 days a year. It's ridiculous, but it seems like it's going away right now, so I better hurry up while I have perfect light. Here's my tunic. We both do 21st Panzer Division in North Africa for our impressions, so the Panzer Grenadier shoulder boards. I am an Obergefreiter, he is a Gefreiter, all that jazz. My tunic we have here has been very lightly weathered, I would consider. I did a couple photo shoots in it, so I actually moved around in the dirt and the dust quite a bit. Got it, kind of ground in there. Washed it quite a few times to get rid of the starchy kind of crispiness that it has. Now it's pretty floppy, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. But you'll see a lot of people at events or videos on YouTube. They have their uniforms and they haven't done anything to them. They haven't even washed the darn things, and they just look ridiculous. Now, this isn't perfect, but we're working our way towards it. Again, this cap looks relatively new still. Well, not a whole lot is done. This isn't the star of the show right here. See, the shoulder boards are still like a deep brown sort of look here with the bright green. Then we get over to my friend's tunic here, and I'm really pleased with the way this turned out. I want to make a video on how to weather the tunic, because I gotta weather this one anyway, but we'll make a video about that later, and we'll go into specifics, but this is just looking at this one here. His turned out really good with what we did with it. I kind of experiment on his stuff before I do mine, as you can probably tell, but you can see, I mean, just a difference in the field cap alone for the start. It looks really good. It's faded quite nicely. I'm finding the light here. You did see my ratty fire pit there, but I think it's looking really good. See some dirt on the inside there. It's crumpled. The bill, a lot of people, they won't touch their bills at all, their caps. It's getting there. It's not perfect, but we're getting there. Mine is still pristine. Shoulder board. Look at the color difference. That looks better already. Just the tunic itself. You get some just oil on there, some grease, some dirt, lots of dirt, mud. It looks good. It'll look good. And these pants. So my pants are the exact same color as my tunic here, so I'm just gonna drag his across and just look at the color difference between everything here. And it's weird because that sat on his roof for a week. We flipped it over for another week to get the backside, so they all baked evenly. But see, it's strange, the color difference in the pants and the tunic for my tunic and everything. It just looks really good. And this is just what a little bit of work does to get your impression looking more authentic and better. Because you have to remember, people wore these things every day. These were used every single day, lived in every single day. This was your only piece of clothing sometimes, So they should accurately reflect that if you're going to be doing this. If this is something that's going to be hanging up on your wall, that's a different story, but if you're going to be going to events and everything and looking the part and appearing in the public, then you need to be doing it the right way. I hope you enjoyed this.